Hey Team Audley, welcome to your strength training workout. My name is Annelies and I'm here to guide you through all your exercises. When we exercise, we are trying to do this at the full range of movement, your full range of movement. And your full range of movement might be different than the next person. We need to bear in mind injuries, current injuries, old injuries, or anything else we need to bear in mind. But try and do it slow, to the best of your ability. That means when we're squatting all the way down, we might need some assistance, and then we slowly come back up. Try and use control. Control is much better than doing something quick. And with this workout, I'm giving you an aim for. An aim for to do 8 reps. This is 8 reps. Now in week 1, you might not be able to do 8 at all. You might be able to do 4. Amazing. In week 2, we try another 4. In week 3, you might be able to do 5. And that 5th one doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to see and try. And that's how we're going to slowly build up. That's how we're going to build up to your strength training. I hope you warmed up. I hope you mobilized. I hope you got some water nearby. We're going to do 5 exercises. We're going to do a squat. We're going to do a chest workout. I'll give you loads of alternatives. We're going to go back to those legs. We're going to do the triceps, calves, and then we're going to put them all together. Yeah, are we ready for this? Let's try. All right, squatting. Squatting, a very essential move because that's how we stand up out of a chair, that's how we sit back down in a chair. Now squatting is very much dependent on how your hips are built. Even one hip to the other is different. So don't think that you need to place your feet pointing forwards and knees behind the toes. That is all dependent on you. Now I can't see through this camera, but I know that you know how you're walking. When we're walking, we all walk differently. Some walk with the knees bent, some walk with the toes pointed out. Just move those legs a little bit and let those feet land where they land. Legs a little bit astride. You feel nice and stable. Toes can point out, toes can point forwards, as long as you feel nice and stable and you can push that heel into the floor. Spread those toes out, big toe on the floor, small toe on the floor. Stand nice and tall. Hands can be on the hips, hands can be in front. If you want to make it difficult for yourself, hands behind your back. Let's not do that just yet. That will come to that. We're going to bend those knees, hold that belly button in and slowly sink it down. Push those heels into the floor and come back up. If you need assistance of a chair, hold the hand on the chair, lower yourself down and come back up. This hand here can be on the hip. Take it down. And remember what I said, we're trying to aim for 8. That's number 3. Lower it down. Push those heels into the floor and come all the way back up. And maybe every single time you lower yourself down, you might want to go a little bit lower. Hold that chair nearby if you need to. We're going to try 3 more. Lower it down and come back up. 2 more. Lower it down and come back up. 1 more. Lower it down and come back up. Shake those legs. Give yourself some recovery. When we're strength training, we're working a short period. We rest, we recover. We probably repeat the same exercise again. We rest and recover. Sometimes even a 3rd set. I won't do that today. And then we're moving on to the next body part. So that means we're going to do the same thing again, ladies and gents. Keep the chest up. Chest is open, shoulders are relaxed. Have that chair nearby if you wish. Knees are following the toes. Slowly take it back down. Start small. Build it back up. Yes, all the way. Knees open and come back up. Hands can be on the hip. 1 hand can be on the chair. 2 hands can be on the chair. Lower yourself down. Power in those heels. Come back up. That was number 3. Lower yourself down. Come back up. That's number 4. And down. Are we going a little bit lower? Good. Don't worry if you think, no, I'm quite happy where I am. Be there. This is the first time that you do it, maybe the second time. You know how much you can do. Yes? Challenge yourself a little bit. We got one more. And come back up. Good. Shake those legs. Relax. Alright, we'll come back to those legs later. Right now we're going to the chest. Chest, ideally, press-ups. Press-ups, oh, there are so many different ways of doing press-ups. If you're not too sure how to do a press-up, have a chair in front of you. Knees onto the floor. If you can, with this chair, I can have my hands on the outside. So it's not all the way up, the knees can be on the side. As long as the hands are lower than your chest, you can hold the hands onto the seat, if that's allowing you to. Hands on the side, knees behind you. Make sure you can grab onto something. Lower your chest towards the chair and then push yourself back. Lower the chest towards your chair and push yourself. See where my feet are? Ideally not touching the floor. Try and keep your feet away from each other so that the core, and especially your weaker side, your obliques can kick in. If you cross your feet behind you, your stronger side will help your weaker side. So keep those feet away. If you think, nah, this is way too easy, stand up, hands onto the top of the chair, long legs. See if you can bring the chest towards the chair. Make sure that the chair is nice and safe, and push yourself back. Chest towards, and push up. Can we do two more? Chest and push. Oh, my glasses are falling. One more, and chest, and up, and relax. Shake it out, those chest muscles. Roll those shoulders, wiggle about, have something to drink, give yourself a break. We're going to do that one more time. I'm not going to try and demonstrate on the floor. On the floor. Now we're often seeing press-ups being done like this. Yes, you can. You can do it like that, but try and keep the hands underneath the chest, so not out here. Make sure they're underneath your chest, holding the belly button in, and again think about those feet are free. So you are tilting yourself forwards to push yourself back. If that feels okay and you want to do a little bit more, bring those knees a little bit further behind, drop those hips, not all the way down here, holding that belly button in, hands still underneath your chest, lower yourself down and push yourself up. Yes, lower yourself down and push yourself up. If of course you are super strong and you want to do it with the legs lifted away from the floor, lower yourself down and push yourself up. See how many you can do, and of course there's nothing wrong with staying behind the chair. Chest to the chair and push yourself up. We all have got different capabilities, and you do what works for you. After 8, that's the aim. Relax, shake it out, have a breathe. 2 sets, 3 sets, the choice is yours. Come back up to standing. Ladies and gents, back to those legs. We take it a little step forwards. I don't mind at this stage which leg is first, which comes second. Just one a little step forwards. All your weight on your front leg. Did you see what I did there? Feet together. Small step forwards. Toe on the floor. You lift your back heel away. Keep that position there. Bend both knees. See how low you can go. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And maybe push yourself back up. Now I know this is not always possible. Have that chair, that's a heavy chair, nearby if you can. Lower, 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 and push yourself up. If you feel like you want to put your hands on your thigh, that's where you stop and that's where you push yourself back up. Lower, 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 lower. That knee touching the floor. This knee here, in line with the toe, even over the toe. This is not easy. So see what you can do. Yes, I said we're aiming for 8, but you know what, after 4, I'm going to show you the other side. Relax, shake it out, other side. So let's start there. Feet together, 1 foot forwards, toe on the floor, like we're almost walking, but that's when we stop. That back heel is away from the floor. We're taking the knee down, 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 have the hand on the chair if you need to. Push yourself back up. Yes? Hands away. If you think, oh, my knees, don't do that. Just come back up. Have your hands on your chair. Make sure you stay forwards. 2 more. 1 more. Take your time with this one, guys. And relax. Shake it out. Now we're going to do 1 more set with both of those legs. Well, single leg, I should say. But this time I'll show you from here. Small step forward, so we're changing the legs back, heel up. Lean forwards. This is a different exercise. Oh, this is very difficult than this. Still difficult, but doable. Down, 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 and slowly, slowly up. Hand on the hip if you can. Down, down, down. And you know you need to stop. If you think, oh, I want to grab my hands onto my thighs, stop there. Even if it's here, that's fine. Start where you can start. We're going to do 1 more. And if it's here, then push yourself back up. That's why you've got that chair over. Ladies and gents, other side, please. Feet together. Small step forwards. Lift the back heel from the floor. All your weight on that front leg. Because this is the hip that's working. All right, 4. All the way down. Come back up. All the way down. And come back up. Or go as low as you can. This is where I talk about that full range of movement. If you think, oh, I want to hold on to my thighs. Try not. Try to hold on to the chair and come back up. 1 more. And relax. Shake those legs up. Alright, ladies and gents. We've done legs. We've done chest. We've done legs again. We're now going to do those triceps. Tricep dips. Have that sturdy chair ready. I'm going to bring it in a little bit more. Hands on here. Feet a little bit away. Hold your belly button in. See how much you can bend those elbows. Now ideally I want them 90 degrees and then push yourself back up. You might pushing yourself up with your heels, I don't mind. As long as you're not pushing yourself up with your hips. Keep those hips nice and close. And down and round. Down and round. You might think after 4, oh, that is tough. If that's the case, have a break. If you think I can do a couple more, try and go for 8. 90 degrees. That means elbow is in line with the shoulder. Yes, if you start to do this, see what happens? I'm going to lean forwards. Don't want to lean forwards. Lots of other stuff starts to happen then. 90 degrees is fine. And push up. And relax. Shake it out. We got 1 more, just like that. Now, if that last exercise was super easy, ladies and gents, who am I to say? You might want to do a little bit quicker. If that last exercise was super hard, bring those feet a little bit closer. Hold that belly button in, engage the core. See what you can do. Focus on going down and power it up. That means pushing up. Slowly, slowly, slowly down and push up. Use your breath. Or, as I said before, maybe a little bit quicker. See what you can do. Aim for 8. 4 is lovely. Ladies and gents, even if you do 2, this is not an easy exercise. We are slowly building it up, so do come back to these workouts. Repeat them, try them again after you've recovered, and build it up. Build it up, little by little, maybe a little bit more. Alright, so we've done legs together, we've done chest, we've done single legs, we've done triceps. We're now going to do some calves. Calves. Calves are actually super important. There are 2 muscles, gastrocnemic and soleus, that support the knee joint. Often I hear people say, oh, my knees are hurting so much. Now obviously, especially through the video, I can't see what's happening with your knees. But making or keeping your calves strong, they always support the knees. Think about that. Feet underneath your hips, arms can be anywhere you like. I like them just to hang. We're going to lift those heels up, we're going to take them back down. Again, we're aiming for 8. Good. Power it up. Control it back down. Squeeze. And release. Now try not to bend those knees and lift the hips back. I don't want to see this. There's lots of stuff happening there, but it's nothing to do with the calves. So very little to do with the calves. Calves. Lift up like you're pushing something away with the crown of your head, and then control it back down. 8 we've done. Shake it out. Now what could happen with those calves, then it gets very tingly. It might get very tight. Just shake them out. Relax those muscles before you start and do another one. The other one is right now. Feet underneath those hips. Hold that belly button in. Chest up, shoulders down. Let's go. Let's lift. Lift and lower. And again, we're going to try and aim for 8. See if that works. Minimum of 4 if you can. We got 4 more. 3 left. 2 to go. And 1. Okay. Alright. Shake those legs out, legs and legs. Now, the big finale, we're going to put them all together. We're going to put them all together with the help of the chair and without the help of the chair, if we can. I'm going to move the chair a little bit more forwards. There we are. There's the chair. Starting slow. Oh my word, if we can do 8 of these, amazing. But I'm happy if you do 2 or 3. Yes, we'll take our time. Legs a little bit astride. Hands can be on the chair, hands can be away from the chair. We're going to squat. We're going to take it down. 1 knee down. Up to you if the hands are high or the hands are low. Chest to the chair. Push yourself back up. Same leg that you went down, you're going to stand back up. And then all the way. Yes? Let's try that again. Bend those knees. Now the other leg goes down. Down. And down. Hands to the outside of the chair or a little bit lower. Chest to the chair. Come back up. Change those arms. The same leg that went down is coming up. Come back up here and all the way up. We're going to do 2 more with the chair. Maybe then 4 more with that. We're going to try. Bend. Knee down. Knee down. Hands down. Chest. Push. Have those hands a little bit higher. Knee up in that lovely squat position. And drive. Last one with the chair. Bend. 1 knee down. Yes, I'm changing those legs on purpose so that both legs get the same amount of work. So we're very tempted to do our stronger leg always first. Yes? Okay, that was 4 with the chair. Oh, ladies and gents, 4 without the chair. Can we do that? We're going to try. Get ready. Deep breath in. We're going to squat. Hands onto the floor. We can bring those knees down. If you want to, the press up. Bring the knees back up. Chest up, slowly stand up. Oh, 3 more. Squat it down, hands onto the floor. The opposite knee goes down now. Knee onto the floor. If you want to, you can do a full press up. Knees back onto the floor. Foot, foot, drive it up all the way. That was me just showing off. You don't have to do that. Bend those knees, hands onto the floor. Knee and knee, chest to the floor, come back up. That same leg comes back up. Take your time. Yes? And all the way up. Last one. Come back down. We're going for the opposite leg if you can. And come back up. Hips and drive. Now that was a toughie. Shake those legs out. Wiggle around. Give yourself a little recovery. That means a slow cool down. Drink some water. Relax, recover. If you want to do something after this, maybe a little core section, but don't go too crazy. See what happens with the recovery. Recovery is just as important as the workout. So little bit by little bit by little bit, we learn more about the body. All right, team, fantastic work. Well done. Hope to see you next time. Take care.